This is what a typical morning on my small Caribbean island is like. Come along, it'll be fun. There's no Starbucks on my small Caribbean island. So I've gotten pretty good at making my own macchiatos. And I eat breakfast and read and watch the sunrise. And then I work remotely for about an hour. I check the solar batteries. I collect the condensate water from my air conditioners, and I use that to water the landscaping. It's now 7 a.m. and I want to go diving, so I start to pack up my gear. Normally I just put my gear on and go dive in the front yard, but today I'm diving with friends, so I jump on the ATV. There aren't any cars out here. This is how we get around. My friends Captain Nico and Anka stopped by and picked me up. We raced my friends from the Utila Dive Center out to one of the best dive spots. It's called CJ's Point, and I love it. It's got this beautiful shelf reef, and it's full of fish, and then it drops down about 1,000 feet into the abyss. Now he's hiding, but can you see him? You see the eyes sticking up, and if you look in the left, there's that line. That's its stingray. Now he's buried himself down in the sand and covered himself in order to hide himself from predators like sharks. And because he's hiding, he's going to be pretty chill and let me get up close. Now look to the right. You see where that sand is moving up? That's getting blown out as he breathes. His gills are actually on the underside of him. So he's taking in water from right behind his eyes in those two big holes, going through his bodies and breathing out in the gills, and off he goes. Isn't he beautiful? 40,000 years ago during the last ice age, there was so much ice on North America and over Europe that it sucked up the water out of the oceans. And the oceans were 240 feet lower, meaning that this used to be an ancient riverbed. Back then it was fresh water, rainwater that was running down through this creek. And there were freshwater fish here instead of saltwater. I get distracted by this lone angelfish. And it's weird because angelfish are monogamous and they're usually in pairs. And I'm wondering, where is its partner? And then I remember predators. And I forgot. Sometimes predators are right behind you. The oceans are so incredibly beautiful that it's important to remember that they're fragile as well. Utila has only had 5 coral bleaching events in its entire history, and 4 of them have been in the last 4 years. And there's another threat, another predator. This guy, a lionfish, the only fish I hunt. They don't belong here. They belong in the Pacific, brought here by somebody who wanted to have something pretty in their aquarium. But they found their way into our oceans and they have decimated the local population.
Best diving captain in the Caribbean, right there, Captain Nico. Best dive master in the Caribbean, Anka.
After diving, I stopped by the iconic beach bar Neptune's. Thanks for hanging out with me.